Oh, UFO stationary. Okay. And then we just got a little bit left. And we are done. Though I'm expecting this to not go so long. Okay, well, either way. Okay. It's been, oh fuck, there was still a letter I hadn't read. I take the letter out of my bag. It's written on UFO stationery. This was the 9th letter she sent. The postmark says January 11th. Happy New Year. Thank you for last year. Are you studying? Exams are soon, so you shouldn't just play around. You need to study too. To be perfectly honest, you're a little immature, Max. You probably aren't too popular with girls, but maybe all third-year high school boys are like this. Boys always gather together and leave others out. It seems sweaty. Please continue to enjoy life in your own way. By the way, I'm using the Shiori voice on this one. All the other ones were with the Aya voice, but at the beginning you get to pick which voice you want. So I chose the Shiori one for the last one that we did. It only makes sense. Why wouldn't I? You know? So I'm gonna... Okay. Okay, what did we write back? That's what I'm curious. She wrote something pretty harsh in here. Wonder what my reply was. Thank you for your letter. I'm studying, don't worry. I'm the type who can do things when I set my mind to it. You think I'm immature? You could at least say I'm internally useful. Besides, youth is all about sweat too. I'll keep enjoying my Max life. God damn it, Max. I really was a kid back in high school. There's a knock at the door. Yes? Excuse me, are you awake? Haruka enters the room with the parcel. A package came for you. Haruka hands it to me and leaves. Opening the package, I find a Teens Queen magazine from 15 years ago. The Teens Queen magazine I ordered arrived. The person I was corresponding with should be in here. It was the cute girls around town section, right? I start skimming through the magazine. I don't see any high school girls who I could have been exchanging letters with. Maybe I should double check. Look at Teens Queen again. Wait, isn't this Bitch? There's a photograph of Bitch in Teens Queen. Looks like there's also an interview in here. I read through Bitch's interview. Riko Haneda, 3rd year student at Matsuyoba High School, wants to become an actress. This is strange. I thought Bitch's photo was never published. That is strange. We're gonna move to the fucking place. Like we're supposed to. It's this place. Let's go talk to her about this. I arrive at the door shut tight. It looks like they're closed today. Well, never mind. Fuck that, I guess. We go to Waterworks, where Bitch is also known to be sometimes. Well, if that's the case, we're gonna just, we peeked inside, but Bitch isn't here. Well, in that case, I'm gonna just go get food. At Kamiyarian. Fuck you, Bitch. You fucking liar. You're saying it wasn't fucking published, when in fucking reality it was fucking published. Fuck you. Okay, anyways. This shop really is the most relaxing. Genkinchi comes up to me. Welcome. Where's Senpei? Yesterday he got caught up in his research. I mean training. He went to train. Training? What'll you have today? I look at the stamp rally card. The only thing left is look at the menu. I have the Amasagi teriyaki set. Coming right up. Genkinchi returns to the kitchen. I wonder what kind of training you do for soba restaurants. Genkinchi comes back with the Amasagi. Here you go. This is the last one. I should enjoy it. It looks as good as ever. The plump Amasagi teriyaki is thoroughly marinated with the sweet and salty sauce. It's delicious. You've finally gotten the Suma Shikashi. I'll give you a souvenir to commemorate the occasion. What do I get? A keychain modeled after the Yamata no Orochi soba. Thank you. This seems like a pretty rare item. I suddenly start thinking. What's wrong? Are you concerned about something? I want to meet Arisa Sasaki's mother, but it seems like she wasn't at the... I want to meet... Okay. Like she wasn't at the theatrical company or Waterworks today. Then maybe she's at the Monorango shop. I'll try there. Okay. Move to Monorango. So in return for this one... Oh my fucking god. I got abducted by aliens. God damn it. Anyways, when I enter the job, I see Bitch chatting with her other mother friends. I found you, Bitch. You again? There's something I wanted to ask you. I'm not talking to you anymore. It's about your photo being in Teens Queen. Don't remind me of that. What did we say? Ask Teens Queen. It's the only other thing. About her photograph being published in the magazine. Was that the truth? I wouldn't be so angry if it was a joke. I don't even want to think about it. Sorry, I'll trust you about the photo. In that case, are you sure the magazine's was November edition? Don't make me repeat myself over and over. I want to forget it, but I can't. It's the Cute Girls Around Town page from the November issue. It was like a nightmare. I had bragged about it to everyone, too. I just wanted to die. I'm sorry, I believe you. I'm sorry, I believe you. I'm sure it was a huge shock. Looks like there's no mistake about the photo, then why? Fossil. Oh, that's a nice keychain. I kind of want it. First, look at this. I showed her the November issue of Teen Screen from 15 years ago. This is you, isn't it? Bitch looks at the November issue of Teen Screen. My photo is in here. What's going on? That's what I wanted to ask you. This is strange. It wasn't my photo that they published. Could you tell me what really happened? You were the one corresponding with me, weren't you? No. You started having feelings for me while exchanging letters, but I never came to visit, so you ended up marrying another man. That was awkward, so you lied about it. You've got quite the imagination. If my reasoning is off, then I'll improve it. Should you go that far, I'll show you her photo. Bitch said she'd bring the photo of my pen pal, so I'm waiting in front of the shop for her. Bitch brings a graduation album to me. This is our graduation album. The person you exchanged letters with was in Class A. Look at the graduation album, however, there's no photo of my pen pal. I don't see her anywhere. That's impossible. Look at the photo of Shiori Yoshioka. There's no student by that name. I hand the album back to Bitch. Where were you looking? Bitch looks through the album. What? Why isn't she in here? You don't need to make up excuses. I'm not making up excuses. I'll have everyone else check their albums. Bitch texts her classmates. Looks like everyone replied. Bitch shows me the reply sent by her classmates. Fatty says, what's going on? Snappy says she's disappeared. Monkey says, have I gone crazy? Four says, I don't understand this at all. I told everyone to meet at Pastry Pure. Will you come along? Of course. Okay. I arrive at Pastry Pure. Classmates have gathered and you kids here too. What's going on? Why isn't her photo in my graduation album? Ishihara takes out the album she brought. She wasn't in my album either. Fatty takes out his graduation album. This is a mystery. That's the only way to describe it. Did a student named Shiori Yoshioka really exist? How do you know that name? Bitch brought it up. Chatty as always. That's not the issue here. Shiori's photo isn't in the graduation albums or the magazine. Well, you're right about that. Bitch brought it up. I don't know why I find it so funny. Shiori wasn't in my album either, but my album had actually been replaced. What do you mean? There was a stain on my album, but there's no stain on this album. In other words, someone swapped it. But who would do something like that? If we knew, it wouldn't be a mystery. Alright. How was your album, Shorty? Shorty was the only one not entering the conversation. Shorty, you've been quiet for a while. Did you look through your album? Well, you see. What about your album, Shorty? I actually sold mine. What? I was strapped for cash, so I sold my graduation album to a used bookstore. That would be revealing personal information, you know. I couldn't help it. I needed the money. That's what we call misplaced anger. Don't you agree? Think. If the album was at a used bookstore, it might not have been replaced. The album sold to the used bookstore might not have been replaced. You could practically hear the crickets chirping in that used bookstore, so I doubt they've sold the album yet. In that case, we should go look for it together. And now I'm assuming we come to Kaga. Where's this used bookstore? Oh, now where was it? You don't remember? There aren't many used bookstores around here. We'll find it quick. You're overly optimistic. Look, there's one. Looks like they carry a lot of SF novels. An old lady appears from inside the store. You customers are Earthlings, aren't you? Earthlings, that should be obvious. I really like SF novels. I hope you find a book to liking. Maybe I'll take a look around. I'm never doing that again. He might have come here about 15 years ago and sold his graduation album. Do you know anything about that? A graduation album, I don't recall buying something like that. You can read my memory though, but if it's not in the job, I want to know anything about it anyway. I see. We came here to look for the graduation album you sold off, you know. Alright. Is this the right store? It's not, but we could stop by for just a little while. We don't have time for that. Sorry, Granny, we're pretty busy today. I'll come back sometime. Ah, okay. We're not having much luck, huh? I noticed something behind me and turned around. I catch a glimpse of a man dressed in black. Are we being followed? Are we? When I turn around again, the man in black has already disappeared. There was a man in black clothes following us. I didn't see anything like that. Nose just starts looking around. There's a small used bookstore over here. There's a small bookstore called Kagamudo. We approached the front of the store. I figured fucking this would happen. It's a small shop, and it looks like they don't have too many. I just remembered, this is the shop I sold the album to. When Shorty and I walk into the shop, Kogamo steps out from the back. Is this your store, Gramps? I already know what you're looking for. What? You seek the graduation album that Shorty sold to me. How do you know that? Do you have a UFO? What? No. Then I can't give it to you. You can't give it to me for less? I hand over. It seems you've been followed. Kogamo looks outside the window. You've been followed by the men in black. So we were being followed. Take this and escape to the back door. He pushes the graduation album into my hands. There's a knock on the store's door. They come for it. You must run. Hurry. They leave the store through the back door. I acquired graduation. What the fuck is going on? Got all investigation items. Hey! I have absolutely no idea what's going on, but it seems like we're caught up in some kind of conspiracy. I arrive at Pastry Pure. I mean, I guess this is just... Did you find the album? Here we are. Here it is. I showed them the graduation album I received at Kogamo. Classmates looked through the album. This is the girl you were corresponding with. She pointed to the photo that says Shiori Yoshioka. So this is the girl who I was exchanging letters with. Looks like you weren't lying. Anyway, who exactly is she? She was supposed to be my best friend, but my memories of her aren't clear. First impression. What was your first impression of her? I don't really remember that either. I don't remember when we met or where. My earliest memory of her is the time we all went to Naoki Fumino's house. Okay. It's an imposing Western-style house of wood with 2 stories and a triangular roof. Shiori, Bestie, Four Eyes, Bitch, Fatty, Snappy Monkey, and Shorty venture closer. What a magnificent house! It's lovely. I want to live in a mansion like this. Naoki Fumino comes out to greet them. Welcome, please come in. That voice creeped me out. Yoko and the 8 others come inside. There are comfortable, high-class sofas, and there's a portrait of Yoko decorated in the white walls. Other things around the room include a photo of Aya Fumino and a dress, certificates of commendation and awards, and favorite newspaper articles. This is what I meant when I say this. See how repetitive it is. This is like the mansion of This is like the mansion of some European aristocrat. I really admire life like this. Yoko is sitting in an easy chair by the window. Are you really Earthlings? Are you really? Don't worry, they're all from Earth. Can I really believe that? Look, Aya's come home. Shiori goes to Yoko. Hi, Mom. I'm doing well. Aya, I'm so glad you're home safe. Mama? No, this isn't Aya. This is an alien. What are you saying? She's your daughter, Aya. Aya, tell her yourself. Mom, it's me, Aya. You're wrong. This is alien. Take a look. She's Aya. I'm Aya. You really are Aya. You've come home. Yoko embraces Shiori. Well, this is weird. That was such a strange sight. Professor Fumino's wife was acting strangely. Did the professor explain what was going on? He had Yoko go and rest in another room and then told us about it. Okay. The 7 classmates are looking around at the photo of Aya Fumino in a dress. Her awards for excellent grades and the newspaper articles are about her. Professor Fumino returns to the living room. Is your wife okay? I'm sure she startled you. What exactly happened? I should have told you about that. Bitch is looking at a portrait of Yoko on the wall. This is a picture of your wife, right? That's a portrait of... Sorry. It's a portrait of Yoko by our daughter Aya. It's just all the voices you're getting to me. It looks like she won the grand prize in the contest. Yeah, we celebrated the occasion as a family, but it wasn't long before our daughter passed away due to illness. My wife has been acting strangely ever since. She started saying that aliens abducted our daughter. That doesn't sound realistic at all. Well, there have been a lot of UFO sightings around here. The aliens really like Shijimi clams, so they're after the clams and like Shinji. Shijimi clams are my favorite food too. Stop going off on tangents. Okay, you know what? Done! Done with the voices. I felt sorry for Yoko, so I decided to start pretending to be Aya. Such a heartwarming story. Stop crying, Four Eyes. You're making me want to cry too. Oh, come on. Is this really something to cry about? Wait, me too. You'll feel relieved if you cry. Okay, well, you know, I said no, enough with the voices, but guess what? That's not happening, it seems. Why did we all start crying there? Maybe you started to realize just how absurd it all was? For some reason, I felt relieved. Me too. Why they went to the house. Why did you go to the Fumino residence? I don't remember why. Everyone is tilting their heads in puzzlement, so nobody remembers anything. She pretended to be Aya and even started exchanging letters with someone. And that someone was me. About a month after that, she asked me to help her study. And we've already seen this part, but you know, this is the same old chapter as always. Boys are making a racket while girls are chatting. It's the scene of a break time you'd see at any high school. Four Eyes is in his seat reading a book. Four Eyes, could you help me with something? What is it? Shiori shows him her notebook. It's this equation. Four Eyes looks at the notebook. You're studying some pretty difficult stuff here. To tell the truth, Professor Fumino is teaching me. You're visiting that place? I'm pretending to be Aya for Yoko's sake. That must be rough. Okay, Four Eyes is talking about Shiori. So after she started visiting the Fumino residence, the neighbors thought Aya's ghost had appeared. Her grades kept improving further and further, and I started to get jealous. Shiori's transformation. Was there anything else you thought was strange? Shiori became more and more like Aya. What do you mean? At the beginning of September, we were invited to Yoko's birthday party. Someone start to recall what happened at the time. The summer classmates are eating and chatting. I didn't think we'd go to a birthday party, too. It's fine. This is a nice break from studying our exams. Bestie and Snappy are smiling and talking. Shiori approaches wearing a dress. It's the same dress that Ai is wearing in the photograph, and her hairstyle and makeup are the same as well. Everyone, thank you for coming. Please enjoy yourselves today. Is that you, Sayori? What are you talking about? I'm Aya Fumino. Oh, right. Yoko approaches from the far side of the room. Mom, everyone came here to celebrate. I'm very happy. It's your birthday present. Shorty hands her a bouquet of roses. You're so thoughtful. Come dance with me. Huh? Yoko takes Shorty's hand and leads him around in a ballroom dance. Everyone is stunned silent. Happens, I guess. She suddenly grabbed my hand and made me dance. I was seriously scared. After that, everyone started avoiding Shiori. Her clothing changed and she became prettier. That's why they put her photo in Teen Screen. They're just looking at Teen Screen and is completely shocked. Why did they use Shiori's photo instead of mine? You're saying someone collected all the copies of the magazine and replaced the photo. Somebody tried to erase Shiori's existence. She really was erased. If I didn't start looking for her, none of you would have ever mentioned her again. This concealment is beyond skillful, don't you agree? We said we don't know Shiori Yoshioka. She was removed from the albums, and her existence was erased. Why did you try to hide her existence? Because there was something about her that we wanted to hide. After Shiori started pretending to be Aya, her grades rose and she became more attractive. That made everyone become jealous of her. Even her personality changed. I grew jealous of her rising grades and accused her of cheating. On the way back from Korokoro Studio, but if I think about it, I didn't actually run away. It's dark out now. There are big snowflakes fluttering down, illuminated by the streetlights, creating a wondrous sight. Shiori holds an umbrella while Fatty holds the stained glass lamp as they walk together. You're really kind, Fatty. I'm sorry. I don't intend to go out with you. Huh? You like me, don't you? It's okay, that's normal. I see. Thank you for today, I had fun. I had fun too. I'm sure you'll become handsome if you lose weight. Do your best to go on a diet. Shuri returns home by herself. Fatty sees her off in stunned silence. So in about 2 of these, Shuri was a dick. That was the truth. Exactly who was she? Everyone might not remember her well because they're unpleasant memories. What were the unpleasant memories? Bad memories. And then, what do you mean by unpleasant memories? The fire that happened at the Fumino residence on December 25th. That's when Yoko passed away, right? We were the cause of the fire. The newspaper said the cause was an electrical fault. It was an old decorative light we used for the Christmas party. If Shuri wasn't pretending to be Aya, the party never would have happened. We felt responsible for Yoko's death, and we tried to put the blame on Shiori. So she was your scapegoat. After the graduation ceremony, Shiori committed suicide. Cochineal. Cloakneal. Fuck, I forgot how to pronounce it. After the graduation ceremony, the 7 classmates are called to the classroom. Shiori stands in front of the blackboard. What did you want to talk about? Everyone, please sit wherever you like. The classmates all sit down. I wanted to greet you all, to say farewell. Shiori stands in front of the blackboard. Today, I'll be partying with everyone. 7 classmates look at her in silence. Aya Fumino will disappear from this world. Farewell. Shiori takes out a knife and slits her wrist. Fresh blood spills from the wound and puddles on the floor. The 7 classmates are in shock. Shiori collapses into the pool of blood. Hitman 2. Huh. Shiori, oh yeah. I'm sorry. You've got to be kidding. Fatty, feeling sick, Fatty falls to the floor. The blood flowing from Shiori reaches Fatty on the floor. This is Cochineal. This is cochineal. Not blood, it's fake. The red blood starts changing into a green-colored liquid. What's this? It's green blood. 7 classmates look at each other, then Shiori stands back up. To tell the truth, Shiori Yoshioka is an alien. Shiori, what are you saying? Have you gone crazy? Did you hit your head? I came from another planet. I'm sorry for deceiving you all. 7 classmates are completely dumbfounded. We all thought that Shiori had gone crazy, so that's why you wanted to forget Shiori. We didn't even want to think about it. It's something that anyone would want to forget. A brilliant scheme. Scheme? Scheme? What's that supposed to mean? This erased the existence of Shiori Yoshioka and Aya Fumino. Now that you mention it, that's right. Rather than forcing people to keep quiet, Shiori Yoshioka disappeared naturally. But it wasn't just memories of her. All evidence that she existed disappeared too. That would be pretty hard to do. It's not something that an individual could pull off. Then was it some sort of organization? Or even a country? A country? Was this really such a major incident? What did they go so far to hide? Wait, the graduation album is gone. Jun, I'm sorry for deceiving you. Farewell. Yuka rushes out of the shop. Yuka! If she takes that, we won't have any evidence. I dash out of the shop in pursuit of Yuka. Once I'm outside the shop, I spot Yuka running down the street. What are you doing? A black car pulls up in front of Yuka. Just forget about this and leave the city. Yuka jumps into the car. Wait, please! The car speeds off with Yuka inside. The evidence that Shiori Yoshioka existed is gone. I return to the Matsui Inn. I still don't know what happened 15 years ago, and the mystery behind my pen pal has only deepened. Who exactly was Shiori Yoshioka?